Welcome to the Dooom vlog. I'll be there in a moment. Can you please just feel free to subscribe in the meantime? Thank you. Hello, I'm somewhere. Can you guess where I am? Well, you'll find out in a minute. But, oh yeah, busy here. Let's go and find out where we're going. Let me just get something out of the car first. Hang on. I need to get something out of the car. I need some things. Oh, yeah, that will do. Oh, don't look at my horrible ceiling. Need that. Actually, I think that's probably all we need. Just take one bag. Just take one bag. Can you guess where I'm going? Let's have a look. Across the road, and then I'll show you where we're going. Do you like my Star Wars top? Got a plastic bag. So many cars. Alright, now we've safely crossed the road. Let's go see where we're going. I think you would have guessed by now. I haven't been here for a while. How are you all doing? You all good? You know this is the beginning of the vlog loading screen. I'm going to play a video for a very long time. Alright, I'm going to switch the camera around. We're going to see where we're going. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So where are we going? Oh, do I give it away? Give it away now. I can't show people. Let me see. Just going to let you know, this was the first CD I ever bought. When I first bought a CD player.
Yeah, you can dig a bit deeper.
This is very nostalgic.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way. I was literally just this morning thinking, I'm going to pick up, I could try to pick up Faith No More. The real thing at an op shop. And look what I've just found. Look at that price. That's pretty fucking crazy. Alright. Sound. I've got no sound. I've got no sound. But guess what? I missed the very most important thing. The very, very most important thing. Before I talk any further, I'm going to do the very most important thing. Here we go. Welcome to ye. Roddy's out of focus. Come on, Roddy, stay in focus. Why are you not staying in focus, Roddy? Stay in focus. Me, right here. There we go. Welcome, everyone, to the Dooom vlog episode 35. What date is it? It is the 14th of December. What was it? No, wait a minute. Is it? Yeah, because it's past midnight, of course. Welcome, guys. It's BZ here in the Neon Doom room again. Look, you know, I'd like to say we have an action-packed vlog, but it's a bit of a scattered vlog tonight. I'd like to welcome you here. I'd also like to welcome Roddy, Rotten Roddy, my resident camera, my best buddy with the lens that doesn't have the bends. He's my guy. I didn't put anything in the chat, by the way, to remind you that I'm here, but you know I'm here. But Roddy's my camera. He's my guy. He's my guy that doesn't focus lately, but he's focus, Roddy, focus. He's here. He's trying his best. He's trying his darndest. And you know, what can I say about Roddy? He's all-seeing, all-knowing, ever-present, unjudgmental. He's an unjudgmental camera. Welcome, guys, to episode 35 of the Dooom vlog. I'm not going to wax too lyrical this evening about you know, just the thises and the thatses. We're just gonna chat. We're gonna chat. And tonight we are going to talk about beer. We are actually going to be drinking some bourbon and cola as well, pretty much for the whole time. But I thought I'd start with a beer. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. We're going to do beer / cola and bourbon. We're going to talk about Let's Get Physical Media. We're going to talk about mail. We've got mail tonight. We've got toys tonight. We've got toys as well. So is that Toy Talk, I call it? We might even try to squeeze in a little bit of news about, the never-ending saga of Netflix and Warner Brothers and all that jive. But we'll see how we go. I can't seem to get my Instagram up on this desktop. I will eventually to be able to make this easier. Usually it's on my phone to get some of the news off of. But and then we might do what overpriced stuff is on eBay. We'll see how we go with that. And I made a purchase today. Well, we'll talk about that later. I didn't get it today, but I made a purchase today that I should regret, but I don't. But it's awesome. It's pretty awesome. We'll briefly talk about it because I'm going to wait for it to arrive. In the meantime, we are on the lead up to Christmas. There's not going to be a lot of on-time vlogs for the Christmas period due to the fact that I live a chaotic life. And my chaotic life means that I'm always working. Always working, Roddy. Roddy's nodding. Roddy knows. I'm always working, and coming up on Christmas, there's camping, then there's New Year's, and there's like a trip somewhere. And this whole time I couldn't get leave. I couldn't get any leave. And now I have to figure out how to make it all work. So I will be going away next weekend, but it's just for one night. So I might do the vlog maybe on Friday night. I might do the vlog. I might change it to a Friday night if I can make that work. Camping for one night on Saturday night. Come back Sunday. My family will be continuing to camp until the following weekend. Till Christmas, which will be Thursday. So then I will be obviously going back down there again to camp with them for the next 2 nights, 3 days. What's that? Thursday night, Friday night. Yeah, 2 nights, 3 days. Which brings me back Saturday. So we should be able to do that vlog. That should work. Might try and squeeze in while I'm home alone by myself the following week, not next week or the week after. I might try to squeeze in some other live streams, but we'll see how we go there. I was going to think of watching something, but we'll see what happens. I would like to do some gaming as well with you guys, but time is limited, so we'll see. There's always plans on the cards, but obviously I prefer to talk about physical media movies, even though I've got shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of games up here that I could tackle for sure. All right, guys, so what we'll do first is, and please excuse me for doing this, but I need to let the world know that I'm live, and I didn't get a chance to do that before, so I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to do that. There we go. Vortex of terror. Done. I'm live. Or for replay crew, I'm here waiting. Cool. Done and done. Should I put music on it? Is anybody even there? Come on. Anybody here? Is it weird to see me without my glasses? One live viewer. Welcome to the one live viewer. I'm not too sure who or what you are. Can you see the movie up here? Can you see the movie while I'm talking? Have a look at this movie while I'm finishing this Instagram post. What's this movie playing here? Hopefully I don't get in trouble for it, but this is a very old movie that they did they did a remake of. I think it was in the 90s. I'm pretty sure it was early 90s. Early to mid 90s, I'm guessing. Did a replay of this very, very famous movie. You'll probably get it. Most people will know it. If you know older movies, even a little bit, you'll probably get it. But I want you to guess. And my reward to you will be a high five through Roddy and a slow clap like we did it in the 80s. All right, so let's get that on there. We'll do one hashtag and some music, and we'll call that a day. We'll just do that. That's fine. Just put Hashtag is live. Works for me. Anything to make this quick. What music should we play on this? Oh, whoop, there it is. What music should I play on this? Blitzkrieg Bop. Yeah, let's do Blitzkrieg Bop. I can't think of anything else. I'm not going to do Jump Around by House of Pain. Well, I do like Neat, Neat, Neat by The Damned. Gimme, Gimme, Gimme by Black Flag. No. Danger, Danger. High Voltage. Let's go. Where was it? No. What was I going to do? I was going to do... Oh yeah, Blitzkrieg Bop. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good one. I'm going to get in trouble if I do this. Let's just... That's it. I don't want to get in trouble. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Where's my glasses? Where's me glasses? There we go. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's put the phone away. You're not here to watch me be on my phone. Let's start the vlog while you're trying to guess what movie this is over here. Very famous movie. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for playing it. It is quite blurry in the background. I always try to put a movie on back here. I'm getting good with the figuring out which hand points to it. It's not that one, it's this one. I'm getting really good with putting on the movies because I get lazy. I don't want to do it. I have to set up my secondary. I got like 3 players down here. My secondary Blu-ray player that's connected to that TV up there above my fridge. I'm getting a little pattern going, so I'll try to get that organized before I start. All right, so first of all, I want to make sure if you can hear me.
Can you all hear me?
Can you all hear me?
Can you all hear me?
I hope you can all hear me, and I hope you're all well. How are you?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
How are you? We're all fine here. Everything's fine here right now. How are you? All right, so I think we should go straight to what we normally start off with, which is the episode we like to call... Beer. All right, so I do have my Seinfeld cup here with ice in it, ready for some... Oh, it's got water, melty, a bit melty. The water's good. Ready for cola and bourbon. But in the meantime, we're going to have a straight out of the can beer. We're really slumming it tonight. We're slumming it straight. Oh, it's really bent too. Look at the bend in that beer can. Look at that bend in that beer can. That's some crazy shit. Maybe we'll get a glass. Maybe I will get a glass. All right, well, let's show the beer first anyway. We've got a Hiatus Beers Pacific Ale. I love the sound of a Pacific Ale. It sounds very tropically and Pacific-y and tropically. 375 ml. What was the ABV? I think it was either 3.5 or 4. Please remind me. Oh, is it covered? That's very annoying. I thought I saw it on there. There's a sticker on the back. I think it's covering... I got it for $2.50. Because I love Dan Murphy's at the moment, I go to the clearance bin. Though the clearance bin has been in pretty poor shape lately. There's been no good German beers in there. Been a bit sad about that. But I'm willing to try other things. I think, you know, we've tried a few beers on this channel. Gosh, there's so much rubbish coming off this sticker. We've tried a few different beers on this channel, and some of them I'm just not going back to anymore. Like Pirate Life. I'm not going to go back to Pirate Life anymore. I don't know what the percentage of this was. I swear I saw it on here. I really wanted to tell you. We know you might be back at it tomorrow, next week, next month, or next round. But while you're here, enjoy your hiatus. And the sticker's covering the percentage, which is very annoying. I just want to see the percent, because I thought I read it on one of the other cans. Does anybody want to say hello in the chat? Just say hello. Just type hello in the chat. And if you're here for a replay, just type in replay crew. Replay crew. I know some of my replay crew type in replay crew when they watch. And I wonder where my buddies are. Where my buddy Richard, he usually is replay crew. Mr. Mark McBride, who's had some computer issues. I hope he's here or trying to be here. I think you got some delay problems with your computer. I can't get this can off. Can I just look it up? Okay, can I look it up? Because I need to tell you the percentage on this beer. Are you not going to tell me? Give me another window. Hiatus Beers Pacific Ale. Hiatus Beers Pacific Ale. Beer Advocate. Will that bring me to the page? You're not going to show, there's no... Okay, just can you give me the percentage? No. That can't be right. Is it, no, is it, it can't be. It is, it's on the front. This beer is going to do nothing to me except taste nice. It's a 0.5 ABV. I think I might switch beers. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't switch beers. 0.5 Pacific Ale, 0.5. I don't know how I missed that. I thought it was 4.5. I don't know what to do. Should I get a normal beer? I've got another beer in there I can open. I've got another beer in there. Let me get another beer. 0.5% doesn't feel right, even though a Pacific Ale would be very nice. Let's go back. 0.5%. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? All right. Let's go and get the beer out of the fridge. Well, but I don't want to lose my one live viewer for now. Hopefully it's 2 and 3 later on. Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let's go this one. Let's go a glass. Oh, can you hear that? I don't think you can hear that, but it's just beginning to rain. And I have a metal roof above my studio roof, above my head. Some dude, keep thinking it's a Rebel without a playing behind. Oh, some dude 936. I know it's Mark. Hi, Mark. I'm glad you're here, Mark. I'm glad you're the one that's here. I keep thinking it's Rebel without a cause playing behind, probably because my VHS copy was also blurry. No, it is not Rebel without a cause. That's a really, it's a decent guess, but no. This is much more dark. It's a darker movie. One would almost call it horror, but it's not horror. Think of it more like a dark thriller. That's too many hints. But you'll get it. You'll just see a few scenes in it. If you get to near the end, or middle to end, you'll know. You'll know straight away. You'll know. I'm not going to say anything more. You'll know. All right, so tonight, instead of the Pacific Ale, we are going to try this. Please tell me it's got some kind of percentage to it. 3.5%. That's something. Wild with an E. Wild Brewing Co. Oh my God, I didn't see that. Gluten-free. It's a gluten-free pale ale. What the fuck does that mean? Wild Stallions. Wild Brewing Co. Gluten-free pale ale. Well, that will make my stomach feel better. Is it a twist top? No, not a twist top. Let's get the ye olde bottle opener here. Come on, just open. Don't make my life hard. All right, can we get it in? In the bin? Oh, straight in the bin. What a legend I am today. In my own lunchbox. All right, let's just pour it. I've got a chilled glass. A chilled Bo-Katan Crease glass here. You can see the chilledness down the side. We're going to pour it in there. I was just going to go bourbon, but we're gonna have a beer first because it's the beer episode. Oh, this might actually fit perfectly in there. Fantastic. All right. This bottle's going to be very annoying. Let's put it over there. So today I've been, well, actually lately I've been watching just, I don't know if you watch things just because they're cozy and you don't have to think too hard. I've been watching a lot of Stargate Voyager. I used to watch a lot of that when I was on TV and on VHS tape. I watched a lot of Star Trek back in the day, but I don't know, it was cozy. Some of the episodes are very annoying, some are quite boring, and all of the holodeck ones where the mysteries in the holodeck, that just not my kind of thing. But for the most part, very enjoyable. Obviously, it's on silence at the moment. All right, so we've got our beer in our Bo-Katan Kryze cup. And keep guessing that movie. Very nice, except for the fact that it's gluten-free. I don't think I even noticed the difference. Roddy's being a little bit... Come on, Roddy. Focus on me. Where's my face? There's my face. There we go. I think that's a bit better. Come on, focus on me. I know that I got to sit more in the middle, or Roddy really, really doesn't like to focus on me. This table is hard to explain where I'm sitting. I built this table from the ground up to fit this space. I think I did a pretty good job of it too, but it doesn't allow a lot of room for movement. I've basically built this table so that I've got an angle on it, like a triangle in the corner, so that I can reach my shelves. Because I didn't want to build, I'm crammed in here, I didn't want to build this shelf right up, hard up against the DVD shelf, because then there's DVDs trapped there. So I built one side on an angle, so even though it's crowded, I can get my hand in and pull DVDs or Blu-rays out. Mostly Blu-rays in that shelf now. And then it's flat on this end, but very skinny, because this side is my TV bench. And under that's more games and stuff. So I wanted this to not stick out. If I know Mark's been in my room, and Richard's been in here, and they'll know that it's quite crammed in here. I didn't want to have this TV entertainment side of the wall. I did not want to have this have like bits and pieces sticking out bigger than the other. So I built this this computer table to be quite flush, not exactly the same, but quite flush with the TV bench, so it all looks uniform across. But yeah, it makes it for very limited access. Like everything is crammed in here, and my keyboard like almost barely overlaps the edge of the table. I've got like about half a foot space to put my mouse, and then everything else is kind of jammed in there. So I guess it's not, I would love a giant desk to do streaming on, but I just don't have the space for it. Nor do I want to look up and see the crowdedness of no space for DVDs. Ah, Catherine Janeway from Voyager. Good captain. Just read Mikey Bereni from Lush autobiography. It was brilliant. Wait a minute. We talking about, was that Mickey or Mikey? Mickey. Lush. We are talking about is it an English band, Lush? Because if you're talking about Lush, I used to love that band. I re-listened to them lately, and I wasn't as enthused about them, if that's who you're talking about. Sort of soundscapey, what would you call it? Shoegazy, maybe even. I don't know if you would call it proper shoegaze, but it was like goth kind of shoegaze. Is that what you mean, Mark? Mickey, I could just look this up on Google, but I prefer to have the conversation. Very, very nice. It's a very nice. All right, so now that we've cracked a beer, I'm really itching to have some of this bourbon and Coke. I'd like an answer though, Mark, if you can. Yeah, Lush, English band Lush, yeah. Girl singer. I used to love Lush. What's their album that has... I think I own it. Do I own it? Oh gosh, I don't think I do actually now. I did own it. The band doesn't have... It has like a really weird cover on it. It's got like, I don't know, like not germs, but really hard to explain the album cover. I could probably put it on my screen. Hang on. Hang on. God, I forgot how beautiful she was too. She's gorgeous. Both of them were gorgeous. Albums, images. Come on now. Come on now. Give me the album cover. That's not the album cover. Yeah, this is the album cover. See, I always assumed this was like, they were like germs or worms. Let me just bring up the picture of the album cover. Really want to enlarge. Enlarge. Really? Yeah, magnify. 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 That's it. Where's my desktop screen? I know I've got everything. There I am down here. This is the album cover. This bit here, I always took it to be like, you know, the bugs that live in your body. Like kind of, I don't know, like, I don't know what you'd call them. Microbes, maybe. And even though this is a symbol, and I always kind of took this to be the same sort of thing. She hates the music biz. Is that right? I didn't know that. But yeah, obviously then you got all the Lush logos all over the front of it here. And the album was called Spooky. So yeah, really cool album. I don't think I loved it a lot more back then than I do now. I listened to the whole album a couple of times recently, and maybe I needed to put it on at the right time. I think I needed to put it on maybe at the right time because I just realized, because I'll tell you that in a second. I'm getting distracted. That's, I don't know. I wasn't in the mood for it at the time or something. Something, I don't know. Didn't really hit me the same way. But maybe if it was just background music, I think probably would be a good thing. Let me go back off desktop screen, back to Roddy Cam. Rotten Roddy. Okay. Yeah, so that was Lush's Spooky album. I have fond memories of that. I have fond memories of having fond memories of that album. I just realized I was interrupting myself before that as an episode of Voyager playing right there, right now, and I happened to look over it, and there's these creatures on the screen, and give or take a little bit of differences, they look like the Predator from Predator. It kind of spun me up. Not exactly the same, but interestingly similar. Let's go back to here. All right. Okay, so yeah, I'm interested, Mark. She hated the music biz. I was not aware of that. But I guess, look, that's fair enough in some ways. If you want to make music, and yeah, well, I'm glad you agree that yeah, you need the right mood for Lush. I do like them. I do like them a lot. Actually, I liked them back in the 90s. I don't know what era, what year that album was. Do I still have the thing on my screen? You might be able to tell me. Does it tell me what year? Doesn't tell me. I could go to the discography. That's always a good thing. All. Really hate how bright this screen is. Even though it's a great screen, I'm glad it's bright. Discography. Yes, discography. Thank you. Discography. Hang on. Spooky. 1992. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was listening to them mid-90s. I'd say 1995, 1996, so I wasn't too far off. Yeah, January 27, 1992. Oh, a lot of posing, Red Hot Chili Peppers. She names names and tells it as it was. Oh, yeah, cool. So that's a good book to... I'm going to look out for that. Was the book called something, Mark? I need to get off this bright screen. Hang on. Was the book called something? Did it have a title like, you know, Lush Life or something like that? I don't know. Or was it just the Mickey Bereni autobiography? I'll look it up. I just got a book, not an autobiography, not a biography, but a book about Nirvana recently that I was excited to find. So I will get around to reading that as well. Okay, so I don't, excuse me, I don't think it's, too hard to imagine that there were a lot of posers back in the day. I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers were a fundamentally amazing band back in the day, but yeah, there was a lot of posing back in the day as well. And a lot of bands in the 90s were posing and posers. I could name a few that I'm not a huge fan of, but I shan't. Not at this point in time, anyway. But yeah, music. The other music was very, very I don't know, professional. Like people, fingers crossed, how music saved me from success. Oh, cool. That's the title. Fingers crossed, how music saved me from success. I'll look it up. 100%. I'll look it up. And that reminds me, I need to quickly make sure. Sorry, I need to make sure my live chat replay's on. Cool. Very good. Sorry, I panicked for a second and realized maybe I hadn't done that, and it's already done. And this needs to go on the Dooom blog playlist. I'm a professional. Guys, at least that's what I'm trying to convince you. I will look up that book. Let's get back out of there. I'll look it up. It's coming up on Christmas. I will be camping, so I'll probably take a book with me that I may or may not read. But let's move on to Let's Get Physical Media before I bore the absolute shit out of you with my endless rambling. But that's what I like to do. That's what this channel's about. It's having a chat. Well, say what you like about gluten-free. This wild stallion pale ale is not too bad. I can definitely taste something different about this beer. It feels a little bit like it's missing the gluten. All right, let's go into Let's Get Physical Media.
Let's get physical media. I want to get physical media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. All right. I have many things to talk about. I've always got many things to talk about. I think I'm going down a dark road. Not a dark road, but a similar road to what I was going down before with DVDs. I've reduced my DVD collection down by quite a lot. But now I'm just buying Blu-rays, which I'm happy about, by the way. Please don't think I'm not happy about it. Don't think I'm not happy about it. I am. But it's now like I'm bringing bags in here, and I haven't bothered even putting any away, rearranging the shelves, and I'm back where I started with like this room becoming a dumping ground, and I do not like it. I will tell you, this aggression will not stand. I can't have this for very long. Got a bag down here. Obviously, we talked last week about getting the Alien anthology. I'm very happy. Oops, wrong way around. Very happy to have this. Hopefully, the thing I'm worried about is that these are special editions. Did I double check that? Alien? That seems like the main movie. This doesn't tell me if it's a special edition. That is a shame because... Oh, wait a minute. That's the director's cut. Oh, no. Cool. So, Alien's the director's cut. That's the director's cut. Theatrical cut and director's cut. Includes 2 high-def versions of the film. Special edition. Cool. So Aliens is the one I was worried about more than the others because this was the one where you see Newt's backstory before she loses her parents and her brother. That's the one that hit me really hard when I was young, and I got the special edition VHS tape. And they all have the theatrical cut. They're all cool. They're all theatrical cut and special edition. The first Alien is theatrical cut and director's cut, which apparently is very good. I haven't seen the director's cut of Alien, but was really happy to get these. I got them on eBay and I didn't pay a whole lot for them, which is really good. I think I paid. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure I paid like $40, maybe $35. For the anthology. And many of you will say, well, Alien Resurrection isn't an Alien movie, but it is. It is. To me, it is. And there's many things about it that I don't like. There's many things about Alien Resurrection that I don't like, but I'm quite fond of Alien Resurrection because it came at a time when I was like lapping up everything Alien. And I liked it at the time. I found it weird, found it a bit odd, but I liked it. I liked it. And I liked Ron Perlman. My God, am I losing my mind? Ron Perlman. That's right, isn't it? Ron Perlman. Who I'm a big fan of, Ron Perlman. All right, so let's look at what we've got today. Let's have a look at what I've got today. Where's my bag, mate? Where's my bag? Hang on. Here's my bag, just to prove. I know that it just looks like a Coles bag. It could be nothing in there. I'm gonna take that toy. I'm gonna take these toys out of here. Hang on a second. These are gonna come out. That's gonna come out. Really worried that's gonna fall. It will fall. Okay, that's fine. Just fall. I don't mind. Okay, now we can start digging in. Let's dig in. Is anyone interested to see what I found today? Mostly it's DVDs. There are some Blu-rays. And I do want to rediscuss what I got sent in mail last week because I rushed that right near the end of the day, but we'll talk about that in a minute. There are 2 Blu-rays. I didn't find any Blu-rays at the op shop today. I went op shopping today and I didn't find a single Blu-ray. It was very disappointing. So it is what it is. Let's go through the Blu-ray DVDs first. No, actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's do the... oh, I like this case. Let's do the VHS tape. Because I found movie 2 of this, well, not too long ago, but I picked this one up from Savers, and I like the slime green case. God, I'd like to repurpose that. It's even been put the wrong way around. Gosh, I don't like that. I'll fix it. That is Men in Black, the very first Men in Black. But look at this great slime green case. How cool is that? And it goes with the slime green in the background. I've already got Men in Black 2, and I thought I had one, but I couldn't find it. So maybe I don't own it. Or maybe it's in another box somewhere. Men in Black was cool back in the day. What a cool case. Obviously, I paid Savers prices, which is $2.49. Ridiculous for a VHS tape. I mean, come on. 50 cents. $1 max. But yeah, it's in there anyway. And as you can see, upside down. I'm going to have to change this all around. Men in Black. No topper. Oops, sorry, Roddy. He really doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. Men in Black. I love all these little logos and stuff. Let's just swap this around so it's the right way around now. And I'll take the sticker off later. What a great case. Look how great this case is. Now, I've got this Google on stuff, so that sticker will come off relatively easy. In fact, I could probably use it right now, and it'll probably come off very quickly. I wanted to show you how it works tonight, if I get a second. But I used that when I was setting up for the Astral Film Bazaar, and it really, really helped me clean up my movies ready to go. So that's been fixed up now, so it's all good. All I have to do is take that sticker off, and this will be back the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, so Men in Black, the very first one. I love the case. I've never seen this cover before with the slime green in the background. That's new for me. But for $2.49, I saw other ones there, but this was the only one I really wanted. Got to be selective now. Do not have the room. Let's just throw it over there. I'm not going to talk about the Blu-rays yet. Let's talk about... Oh, gosh, I didn't even get a chance to listen to it. I do remember this. This is the CD. I got this CD. Actually, I picked 3 CDs, and then I got them to the counter, and 2 of them had missing discs, so I didn't get any of the other 2. I just picked up this one. And I remember it. And I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Oh, it's Blacktown Discount Records. Maybe someone else will remember it, but I was going to listen to it today just to make sure it was what I thought it was. Pretty sure this is from the 90s, and the disc is in there. I think I didn't check the disc, did I? Let's check. It's actually pretty clean. This band's called My Little Funhouse. Now, I don't really 100% recall this band. I wonder if I could listen to it without getting in trouble. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, there it is. Anyone remember this? My Little Funhouse? Stand Under. Got it for $3.49, which is also a ridiculous price. But this was from my era, and I do remember them, but I can't remember what they sound like. I picked up pretty much thinking, I'm sure I'll like them. So, let's put that aside for a second. Mark, have you heard of My Little Funhouse? How bad is this going to be? So they've only released one album. They're a one-album wonder. Let's do that. Hopefully my mic doesn't pick this up. Hang on. Good bass line. Okay, I'm waiting for the singing. Come on, give me the singing. Yeah. Really particular voice. Pretty cool. I remember these guys, but they remind me very much of like a Guns N' Rosey kind of alternative music from back in the day. Okay, enough. I don't want this. I can hear it clearly, but I don't want the microphone to pick up. Yeah, cool. I'll give that a proper listen and try and enjoy it. Hopefully I can keep it. If it's annoying, I probably won't keep it. I'll find somebody that does like it. Next, movies. Big stack of movies. Where can I put them? Where can I balance ye? I'll balance ye over there. And ye over there. And these two. Over there. Cool. All right, let's talk about the top ones. Anybody know My Little Funhouse? Anyone at all? Anyone figure out this movie? Roddy, come on, focus, Roddy. Focus, Roddy. Focus. Focus, Roddy. Move these movies out of the way as well. This bag's in my way. All right, now I can move center stage to talk about a 3-movie collection that I already own the 3 movies of, but I would prefer to streamline and keep it all in one. So I bought this today. I was in two minds about it due to the price, but I'm like, I'm just going to buy it and I'll move the 3 movies into the shed. Because it took me a while to get the 3 movies. And that is the Librarian movie collection. Think of a librarian meets Indiana Jones. Yeah, Librarian meets Indiana Jones. So it's literally like a TV movie adaptation, you know, that kind of quality. Bring my mic a bit closer here. TV movie version of Indiana Jones, except he's a librarian who goes on adventures. So I've got all 3 movies. That is Quest for the Spear, Return to King Solomon's Mines, and Curse of the Judas Chalice. And these all have special features. Not many. Oh, there's one that has the extended version. So these are not everyone's cup of tea. They're all in there. They've got that style of flippy. But, you know, I used to watch stuff like this. and I like it. I like TV. I like TV style movies. You know, the kind that they're not using the best cameras. They're not. They are not too worried about being, you know, blockbusters and all that stuff. But they made them anyway, and I think they did a pretty good job considering. It's been a while since I've seen The Librarian. I have watched at least 2 of these 3 movies. So, you know, I know what I'm in for. But this one set of 3 will take precedence over my 3 separate DVDs that took me quite some time to collect separately to make a set. So I can add that to my next market. So I'm happy about that, except I paid a whopping $6. Oh, come on, $6 for it. So not terribly pleased about the price, but quite pleased with the actual DVD itself. This one was a real surprise to me, to be honest. And I'll explain myself. I didn't think this was a thing. Anyone a fan of The Phantom? Do you remember the comic The Phantom? Purple guy. Usually the front cover was colour and the inside was black and white. Mark would know The Phantom, surely. Hard to talk and swallow. No jokes. Richard would even probably know The Phantom. I grew up knowing all about The Phantom, and I used to walk into bookstores and see hundreds and hundreds of comic books of The Phantom that have just been put in the bookstore and being sold. So if you know The Phantom, then you'll know the comic books, then you'll know probably the movie that had Billy Zane in it, called The Phantom, which wasn't a terrible movie. I mean, it was a terrible movie, but it wasn't a terrible movie. It was a 90s movie, so you can't really blame it. You know, it was trying to find its feet and grow up and, you know, become part of the world. It was an okay movie. But have you heard of Phantom 2040? Has anyone heard of Phantom 2040? And I'm not talking about a movie, and I'm not just talking about a TV series. I'm talking about an animated TV series. Anybody? Look at the things written on here. Created by Lee Falk. Based on characters created by Lee Falk. Starring Mark Hamill, Ron Perlman. We were just talking about Ron Perlman. Margot Kidder. And Scott Valentine. What the actual fuck? Sorry, YouTube, I am swearing. What the fuck? Seriously, has anyone heard of this before? Because I have never heard of this before. And look at the animation on the back. Hang on, look, just hang on, look. Whose artwork does that remind you of? Whose artwork does it remind you of? The Ghost Who Walks. Obviously, it's like a neo, you know, cyber kind of world with the Phantom in it. There's a Phantom flying I don't know, some kind of. He used to ride a horse. Here he is. I don't know. Is that some kind of beast or is that a hover bike? Because it looks like a hover bike. 4 discs. 4 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one is not quite tucked in. 4 discs. Anyone? Anyone a Phantom fan? I mean, like, I reckon my attitude to this was you're either like a hardcore Phantom fan, that's the kind of person that would have the terminology of hoarder put on them because their house would be filled with hundreds of stacks of Phantom comics, or you just know the Phantom, or you've never heard of them before. Never heard of him before, I should say. Anyone heard of the Phantom 2040, Season 1? I'm very curious. I've been trying to buy a bit more anime lately and a bit more animation, but the artist of this looks like the same artist as Aeon Flux. I don't know, maybe it's more than one artist, but that same style of the MTV generation of Aeon Flux. Specifically, like these distorted features. You know, the stretchy arms and legs, the, what do you call that? It's a artist terminology for when things are really close and get really far away in one picture. Like the stretching. Foreshortening, I think it's called. Foreshortening. Mark would know all about foreshortening. Anyone heard of Phantom 2040? Because it looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty happy to have it. But yeah, what did I pay for it? Not much, considering it's got 4 discs. $2.99. Oh, I've lost all my live viewers. That's probably why no one's talking. The Phantom 2040. There you go. Pretty cool. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about. Paid $2 for it. I just got it because, you know, I've got the Star Wars disc from this company. And now I just picked up the standard. Is it season 1? It doesn't tell me. It's got Japanese words on the front. Yeah, no, season 3. Sorry, beg your pardon. Robot Chicken. I just like stuff with toys in it. And it's, as you can see from the front, it's got the Japanese. It's got Japanese words. Maybe it's, no, maybe it's not in Japanese. Or maybe it is. Maybe, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm not educated. It could be Korean, maybe. I don't know. Someone can scathingly rebuke me for that in the comments. 20 episodes where they use toys to tell humorous stories. And I had to pick it up. It's a nice looking cover. Comes with this sleeve that folds out. You got all the discs in it. But there's lots of this Asian writing in it, which I'm assuming is Japanese, but could in fact be Korean or somewhere else like that. So I don't know. Please don't trust me to know what lettering and languages it is. Next one I picked up. I have seen the movie, but I haven't owned the movie. I like science fiction. I like bad science fiction too. And I don't mind owning bad science fiction. And I don't know what to make of this, whether it's good or bad. Skyline. Our first encounter, our last stand, don't look up. Very different kind of movie for a science fiction. Can I do this without making Roddy too blurry? I'm not really holding it in the right spot, am I? Let's move. Yeah, so I picked that up. It was $2. No, it was $1. This was a different store. Paid $1. $1 Buckaroo Bonsai for that. This is a horror. I've heard it's Michael Keaton. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Did I check the quality? Very clean. That'll go straight in my horror shelf. $1. Heard of it, but never seen it. White Noise. What year was this? It says 2004, and that's probably correct, but that could be the distribution date. The line separating the living from the dead has been crossed. Yep, pretty cool. Really cool. I picked this one up on DVD, but I really want to pick it up on Blu-ray because I know it's on Blu-ray, and the case is a bit cracked. For $1.99, it's probably a little bit too much for the price. Very clean disc. I own all the Conan movies, and I saw this, and I just thought I'm going to buy this as a placeholder. I picked up Red Sonja. I've got some comics that my wife had of Red Sonja. From the comic book, obviously. Schwarzenegger does not play Conan in this. He plays someone else. But it's Bridget Nielsen, a woman and a warrior that became a legend. $1.99. So, Arnold Schwarzenegger does not play Conan. People think that, but it's not. Can't remember his name in this, but he doesn't play Conan. $1.99. It's a pretty good bone. Another horror one I picked up. I don't own. I'm fairly certain I don't own. The disc was smudged but clean. And that would be The Legend of Hell House. Is this a legit copy? Yes, it's widescreen. It's not a it's not one of those budget ones. The Legend of Hell House. What did I pay for that? $1. Paid $1 for it. $1-roo. Now, I picked up a few westerns. Mostly because I don't own them, and they are all Clint Eastwoods. They're all Clint Eastwoods. I've lost all my viewers for some reason. I know Mark's internet's usually good, but he's just built a new studio, so his internet may be not working very well. So that's okay. People come along, then they drop off. I didn't check the discs though. I should always check the discs. Pretty clean. A few smudges. Picked up Clint Eastwood's Pale Rider for $1. I've got quite a few Clint Eastwood westerns, but I don't have Pale Rider. $1. I also picked up Clint Eastwood's movie. Oh, it's a very old disc. You can tell it's an old disc by the way it's printed. Joe Kidd. It's a part of a Clint Eastwood collection? No. Joe Kidd, Clint Eastwood, $1. And you know it's an old disc when it looks like this. When it looks like that. That style of disc. Just printed straight onto the disc. Disc stays silver. Then I picked up Clint Eastwood. Is this part of a collection? Yes, the Clint Eastwood collection. I've got a few Clint Eastwood collection DVDs. A little bit scratched and a bit smudgy, but mostly clean. I thought I owned this, but I don't own it, so I picked it up. Clint Eastwood in the Clint Eastwood collection, The Outlawed Josie Wales. Got a great old cover. Now we're down to the anime. I picked up collection 17 and collection 18. That's episodes 230 to 242, and episodes 243, which is straight afterwards, to 255 of Bleach. I don't know much about this, but I know people love this. And there's a lot to collect if I want to play catch up, but I picked them up because when you find anime, you've got to at least pick them up. I did check the discs, they're clean. This comes with little booklets inside of it, giving you a bunch of anime, I do believe. Naruto, Toriko, Vampire Knights, Pat Labor, Broruni, Planzit, Toriko. Just a bunch of anime stuff. I'm not very familiar with Bleach. I'm not going to claim to know what it's about, but I'll watch some episodes. And because it's collection 17, it's going to be 229 episodes in already, so I'm not going to know much about it. There's going to be a bit of confusion there. So the discs look clean. So I picked up collection 17. And collection 18. So yeah, I just, I went through and started picking out all of my anime and putting it in one shelf. So Bleach is going to be a hard one to, I don't know if I want to watch it now. I don't know when I'm going to find the next one, but I might watch a bit and see what it looks like. If it looks cool, or maybe I'll watch everything here and then go backwards from there. But anime's pretty cool. I don't think it's like it was in the 90s. You know, Ninja Scroll and Ninja Scroll. Oh my goodness! And what else? It's all up there. If I can see it. Is anyone watching? No one's watching. No, people haven't made it back. I saw them the other day up here. Excuse me for a moment while I look. Oh, I didn't put my Evil Dead Army of Darkness disc in here. I should do that. So much work. When you own collections like this, you have to be on top of it. Yeah, but like 90s anime was, it kind of hit differently. All right, so now we can move on to the two Blu-rays I picked up. They're not male. I didn't buy them as male. I bought them at JB Hi-Fi. So let's talk about them. First one I picked up, I really wanted the slipcover case, but really I wanted the UK one. And I might still get the UK one because there's many more documentaries on the UK one than this one. But I've been putting it off for so long and I haven't seen them everywhere, so I picked up the Umbrella Entertainment re-release of Tank Girl in a clear case. It's not the slipcase edition and it's not a special edition. It's not like the big box. My watch is telling me to keep moving. I'm not moving at all. I would love to afford the boxed edition of this with the extra case and all of the cards and the box and the little booklet and all that stuff. But I've been putting this off for a long time. Interestingly enough, this Tank Girl, this re-release is kind of to fill the void because the early release on Blu-ray of Tank Girl is extremely rare. I think you'd be paying $200 or $300 for it if you find it. But very rare when they re-released it way back when on Blu-ray, and you just don't see it anymore. But this is the Umbrella Entertainment re-release. I love this movie back in the day. She's definitely, I'm a bit iffy about her as Tank Girl. What was her name? Laurie Petty, I think. Laurie Petty, yeah, it's got Malcolm McDowell in it as well. Ice-T's in it. Laurie Petty kind of annoys me. She's kind of an annoying character in this, but in a good way for the most part. It's just, yeah, probably more annoying than I would want. Naomi Watts was in this too as Jet Girl, and she was hot back then as well. But Laurie Petty, yeah, she's all right. It's a good movie. It's fun. It's not like the comic books, you know, but I'm glad to have it finally. Really do wish I had the box set though. I really do. I should get the box set one day. Let's add that to the Blu-ray pile. And I picked this up because I saw it at JB Hi-Fi recently and I was like, oh, that's actually not a bad deal. 4 movies in one. I really wanted to get the 3-movie, what was that set of movies? No, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm having a hard time with remembering things tonight. Let me finish my beer, that'll help me. Let's get rid of this cup. Somewhere. Where am I going to put this cup? I'm wasting my ice here for my cola and bourbon. Yeah, so there was a few things I missed out on, but I wanted to pick this one up. There's a few things I've got on my list. Keep a list on my phone. I just take photos on JB Hi-Fi and online, just of the covers and the prices. Give you an example. The Scream collection, that's what I was trying to say. For $25, the Scream collection is a good deal. Look, I'm not, this isn't to promote JB Hi-Fi, But like Scream collection, 3-movie collection on Blu-ray for $25 is a good deal. It's a good deal. The Predator 4-movie collection on Blu-ray for $34.89 is a fantastic deal. I couldn't find it when I went in there, which was disappointing. And here's one that I'd like to own. Except it's like $42. GI Samurai. Yeah, you know, back when movies were wild. Barbarella's coming. Tell me you hate this cover. $22.98 is a good price. But I hate the cover. Give me the movie poster. Give me the movie poster. But $22.98, it's a really good price. But look at that horrible cover. Look at that horrible cover. That is a terrible cover. Give me the movie poster. Give me the movie poster or a still from the movie that is a well-known movie still. And obviously Friday the 13th is pretty good price at $12.98. But like I keep lists like this on my phone. And then when I try to get around to it, I go into the store and I pick them up. So I picked up this set. Today. It did cost me $44.98, so $45. But I'm happy with it. The Matrix 4-film Deja Vu collection. Now, the main reason I got this, if this was just the 3 movies, The Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, and The Matrix Revolutions, I should say, then $45 would have been a bit steep. But you also get the new movie Resurrections, which I haven't seen yet. So I just thought, well, this saves me having 4 movies next to each other in a case, which is not the way of thinking I would normally sort of align myself with. But I picked it up because $45 for 4 movies, you're looking at about $11 each, roughly, give or take. That's pretty good, because each of these individually is $15, except for Resurrections, which is, I think, about $20 or $30. So if you're talking 15, 30, 45, you're at $45 with the first 3. Then add another $20 or so on top. $20, $30 for the Blu-ray on top. So you're looking at $65, $70. So for $45, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And it's nice and hefty. And that will go in my shelf. And then also the bonus with that is that I get to get my DVDs out of the shelf, which I should show you. I've had a lot of these movies for a long, long time. Please do not slide out of this bag, please. Hang on a second. Lost everyone. And it's warming up in here. I've got the fan on in here. It's not blowing on me at all. But let me just show you something. Hang on. Just be patient with me. Just be patient with me. Like nearly 3 in the morning. I'm going to have to think of winding this down soon. Just be patient with me. Hang on. Where is it? I want it. Where is it? Let's see it. Take it out now. Do I have them separately? Oh, I have them separately. Interesting. I could have sworn I had these in a box set. I could have sworn, and I thought I had the Animatrix. Do you remember the Animatrix? I thought I had the Animatrix in the box set too, but I'm very wrong. Though this cover's really cool. Hang on, let me just pour my Nelson County 1 bourbon and cola. Very nice. It is only 3.5% alcohol volume, but it doesn't take much to get drunk on it. All right. Yeah, very good. Happy about that. I thought this was a box set, and I was very wrong about that because I collect a lot of box sets. I swear this was a box set, but no. I've got the original one on DVD. This is my collection, so this is what I'm replacing it with. These have been watched once, so they're all very, very new on the inside. Very clean, spotless. Reloaded in a really heavy case. I don't know what's in this one. Reloaded. Two disc. Okay, so that's a double disc edition. Doesn't say on the front that it's double disc, but it is the double disc edition. And you get like Matrix style. Oh, look, you got like Matrix style. Hang on, I need to get here. Advertising, but all Matrix related. TVs and monitors and DVD players and stuff. And then you've got something else in here too. What's that? Oh, the Matrix exhibit live at Warner Brothers Movie World. Cool. So that's why that's heavy. And then the last one is actually a really nice one. It's the Revolutions cover. It's in a slipcase. How nice. How pretty is that? That's so pretty. That's so pretty. How nice. I wonder what the case is like. I haven't looked at this in years. Very bland cover. So it goes from the shiny, super shiny cover. It's not quite lenticular, but almost, to that cover. And I thought one of them had the, sorry, microphone. I thought that one of them had the Animatrix on it, but no, but it's got lots of documentaries. Lots of documentaries. 2-disc edition. Very cool. Let's put that back on. So I can remove these now. More space on the shelf. I swear this was a box set. Oh well, doesn't matter. So I've got these three. This is replacing. This is replacing this, plus I get an extra movie with it. And that's just that thin. That's how thin it is versus these three. So very happy about that. So I'll be collecting more and more Blu-rays as we get along, and we will discuss those further. Put it in the case over here. Yeah, that's it. So what we'll do now, if you're interested in following me along on this channel, is we are going to do mail, and then we'll do toys, and then I think we'll end, because we've lost people. We've got people dropping off. Don't know what time we're at. Oh, and by the way, I'll just let you know that the actor Peter Green, known for Pulp Fiction, The Mask, etc., he died. He died yesterday at 60 years of age. So rest in peace, Peter Green. If you don't know who Peter Green is, let's show him to you. Let's show you Peter Green. Green. You'll know who he is. He's played lots of like slimy characters over the years. Let's go over there. Peter Green. You know who he is. Let's get images. Rest in peace, Peter Green. He's been in a lot of movies. He's played a lot of baddies. You know, He was Zed in Pulp Fiction. Zed's dead, honey. He's been in a lot of movies. A lot of movies. It's just showing his photos from... What's that from? I'm not too sure what movies that's from. Yeah, well, rest in peace, Peter Green. Rest in peace, Peter Green. We're going to move on to another episode. Let's go back to Rotten Roddy first. We're going to move on to another episode, which I like to call... Hang on, that's too bright. Close that off. Close. That's better. That I like to call Mail. Welcome to Mail. Welcome to Mail. Not female, not she-male, not he-man, male. Just mail. Just M-A-I-L. Mail. All right, we're drinking. Roddy's not focusing. Have you guessed the movie yet? We got 2 males today. Not 2 males, as in 2 men in the room. We're 2 males. 1, 2. One of them, I know what it is. I had to open it to make sure because I waited like a month for this thing to turn up. And I thought it was lost in the mail. The other one I haven't opened yet because it arrived this week. One's a movie and one is an album. Because yes, I still collect things on CD. Yes. Why do I do that? Because I believe in physical media. In an age of streaming, when you can be subscribed to Apple Music or the dreaded Spotify, and one day you wake up and you go to put your favorite track on and it's gone. Because they don't have the rights again. Sometimes they get it back in a week or 2 or a month. Sometimes they don't get it back at all. So what do? I buy physical media. I have a 5 rotating disc CD player. It's a Sherwood. It's a classic Sherwood system over there that I play my music on through just, return speakers, like DJ style speakers at the top there. Not the most efficient setup, but it works. And I play music in here. Problem is I work so much that I wish I had more time to spend in here just to play music and fiddle around. God damn. Bourbon and cola. Bourbon and cola. All right, let's open this up. I'm not going to dox anyone. The lettering's really tiny. That's my lettering, so let's open it. It's already been opened to check it. Let's show you what album I bought. It's a great punk album. Post-punk, but still punk. I can get rid of that now, thank God. Anyone familiar with a band called Off? 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 The word Wasted Years on this, that's the album name. Wasted Years. It's missing some of the W. Off. Faster, harder, fiercer, and scarier. You know some of the people in Off. You know some of the people in Off. If you follow punk, you know some of the people in Off. Isn't it got somebody from the Bad Brains? Let's open this up and make sure I'm not giving you the wrong information here. Off. Oh, sorry, it has to have an exclamation mark. Off band. You know who's in Off. You know who's in Off. They're a fantastic band. And this album, we'll talk about in a second, is really, really good. Just give me Wikipedia. No. There we go. There we go. Yep. Wikipedia is... still can't be sold. Yeah, I know. They're asking for contributions. I get that. And I appreciate all the effort. I can't throw money towards Wikipedia right now at this point in time. I'm sorry, Wikipedia. Off is an American hardcore punk supergroup formed in Los Angeles, California in late 2009 by Circle Jerk / Black Flag singer Keith Morris. I thought it was somebody from the Bad Brains, but it was Circle Jerks. Yes, I know he's the front singer. Black Flag singer Keith Morris, Burning Brides frontman Dimitri Coates, Red Cross bassist Stephen Shea McDonald, and Rocket from the Crypt. God, there's a band to remember. Rocket from the Crypt. Hot Snakes drummer Mario Rubalcaba. Oh my God, Rubalcaba. In 2021, it was announced that the lineup had changed, with McDonald and Rubalcaba replaced by Autry Fulbright II and Justin Brown, respectively. The band were known for playing short, intense punk songs, with Pitchfork describing the band as a vital blast of classic hardcore. This band Off, I'm just going to I'm not going to read you the whole history of the band Off. But this band is like, I know bands form other bands. It's like a disease. It's like a 40-year-old surfer living on the coast that's like just making millions of women pregnant. And by the way, I know people like that who this band is just bands spawn bands. Especially punk scene, where you've got people that just really want to keep going, keep sending the message out there, keep fighting the system. Off is a fantastic band. This is really bright. Let me get rid of it. And that one. This album, I bought this album specifically because this album was the one that I first listened to and the first one that hit me. This album has Void You Out on it, which is a fantastic track. They're very short tracks, by the way. They're just really fast and frenzied. Red, White and Black, Legion of Evil, No Easy Escape, Over Our Heads, Hypnotized, It Didn't Matter to Me, Exercised, Death Trip on the Party Train, great track, I Won't Be a Casualty, All I Can Grab, Time's Not on Your Side, Meet Your God, Mr. Useless, You Must Be Damned, and Wasted Years, which is obviously the album name. This is a media pack. That's the terminology, a media pack, because it's got the cardboard slip. Not my favorite. I prefer a crystal case, but I do like this recordy case kind of style. It's just that they get easily destroyed because they're cardboard. They're just cardboard with a plastic filler case. A plastic CD insert to hold the disc. I haven't opened mine. It's brand new. And I'm pretty happy with this. I think I paid about $15-20 for it. This album is fantastic. If you like any punk at all, if you are punk inclined, if you are a full-blown anarchist, if you are part of the punk scene, if you're just interested in really good music done by musicians that have, been around the block a few times and know how to do their shit, listen to Off. And this album, Wasted Years, is a fantastic, like a jump in to this band's discography. Yeah, because I'm not going to say every album is the same. It's not, but they have a sound. They have a sound, and it's the kind of thing I like, where they have a sound that you're reliably going to get that sound when you listen to their album. So feel free, if you're interested in any punk, get Off! Wasted Years. Fantastic album. Really pleased to have this. And it's kind of hard to get some of these bands here for some reason. Off's not available here. I've looked for it. I can't find it. So I had to order it. Very much like Paddy and the Rats. Paddy and the Rats, don't know why they don't have a discography that I can find. Maybe they released records. Don't know, but I've only got this album, and they've just released a new album that I know they've put on CD. But every other album before that, was like about 7 albums before this album. Right City Outlaws. Once again, can't find a single piece of recorded physical media for them. And I don't know why. So, Off, a little bit easier. You can order it maybe from the UK or whatever, and it'll get here. That's why this one took so long to get here. So very pleased with that. And this one, which I don't want to give my address away on the front or the sender's address on the back. I haven't opened it yet. I know what it is. Well, look, let me just say, I'm fairly certain I know what it is. Let's just do a quick spot check on the channel. We've lost all our live viewers. That's okay. Yep, it's what I thought it was. Some of you are going to... did not realize it was a 2-disc edition. Oh no, one's a digital copy. I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they do this. oh, here's your digital copy. So it's a whole disc that could have been other stuff like special features. But no, it's a digital copy that I've got to download into a computer. And I guess that's probably a good thing. I can watch this again if I want to. And then you get your 3D and Blu-ray on this side. It is both 3D and 2D versions of the film. You're gonna chastise me. You're gonna say, "What the actual hell? Why'd you buy this movie for?" Now I'm gonna give you a reason. I'm gonna give you a raisin. I'm gonna give you a raisin. This isn't a terrible movie? Is it a great movie? Is it a great movie? BZ, is it a great movie? No, it's not a great movie. Is it a terrible movie? No, it's not a terrible movie. It's just not a great movie. It's got Jason Momoa in it. Trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Can you guess? Can you guess which movie it is? Trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Conan. Now this is, I don't like the big 3D on the front of this album cover. On the front of this movie cover. But I've seen this movie. I saw this movie when it came out, or like at least a year after it came out. I watched this. I didn't think it was terrible. It was a different version of Conan. Did I love it? No, I don't think I loved it. Did I enjoy it? Yes, I enjoyed it. So yeah, Conan the Barbarian, Jason Momoa. They did a reasonable job of building up the world. This is a very different story to Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. But I didn't mind because it's been done before. We've seen Conan in comic books. We've seen it in novels. I think there was even an animation, wasn't there, of Conan? But this is 3D and 2D, so I don't have a 3D player. I'd like to get one, but I don't know, it's hard to get 3D TVs now. So I don't know, that might have to be put on hold until I can figure that one out. Yeah, 3D and 2D, Conan the Barbarian. And honestly, I think it's worth... Should we watch the trailer for it? We can watch the trailer. Let's watch the trailer for it. Let's do something different. And it's on Blu-ray, obviously, adding to the Blu-ray collection. I don't think I paid more than $12 for it. I was being picky. No, it could have been 10 even. Actually, now that I think about it. Let's go onto YouTube. YouTube. No, that's not what I want to do. Excuse the fuck out of me. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go here. Let's go Conan the Barbarian. Jason Momoa trailer. He was quite a lot younger. Which one? How long does that go for? 215, 145. All right, let's just swap. Let me just build this up. Hang on. Let's get that. Pause. That's it's good that it starts like that. And let's go to desktop. And we'll watch it. I'll turn my volume up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to make it big. Full screen. Okay, let's watch the trailer, because I want you to understand that I know that it's not a fantastic movie, but I did like this movie. Let's play.
I see a journey. A man crossing the sands.
A knight.
A warrior. Your paths will merge.
Very gritty.
Behold! In despair! Your new master.
Dracula raises the souls of the unspeakably evil.
It's got like rock and roll kind of soundtrack sounds.
You're sought to enslave all of Hyboria.
No man should live in chains.
Come on.
Run from me, and I will tear apart the mountains to find you. I will follow you to hell.
Look, sword and sandal, sword and sorcery. I wouldn't say there's tons of movies like this out there, but for its time, it's really fun. Don't think too hard about it. Just enjoy it for the stupidity that it is. Look at that. It's epic, man. Yeah, it's not the original Conan, but you know what? People have remade movies so many times now. So many times that I don't think it's a problem to watch one or two remakes. The original story of Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger was a lot more epic because it showed him growing up. From being a slave. Let's go back to Roddy Cam before this actually. Here we go. Before it replays. Alright. I think we're pretty much nearly at the end. I could go for a really long time, like that time I went for nearly 3 hours. But I'm not going to do that tonight, guys. I'm not going to do that tonight. So tonight, we are going to look at some toys. I thought I had another one here besides the ones I've got. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about something I bought that I thought I would regret. I've been putting off buying something for years. I've been watching it on eBay for years. It's Mad Max related. It's a vehicle, in fact. It's the first of the V8 Interceptors. You know, when you watch Mad Max and he's driving that yellow, blue and red. So yellow with blue and red stripes, V8 Interceptor. When he first chases down the Knight Rider, and he's peeling off that road slowly to chase down after him, and he's in that yellow, blue and red Interceptor. Well, there's a model kit by DDA that was released quite some time ago. And a year ago, it was priced around the $125, $150 mark. It's 1/18th scale, so it's quite large. Fully detailed, looks sick. The wheels look sick. It's sick. It's a sick vehicle. Now, I've got some black on black Interceptors here, and I've got Max Rokitansky's panel van, including the hand that hangs off the end of it, in a smaller DDA. So that would be more like I don't think it's 1/24th even. Is it 1/24th? I think it's a bit smaller than that. No, I think maybe it's 1/24th scale, which is not little and it's not small. Not little and it's not large. But then, yeah, this Max Rokitansky Interceptor, he's one from the first Mad Max. So this one, let me show you this one, has been on eBay for a long time for about $125 to $150. I've been watching it and thinking, I'll get around to it. It's not a bad price. 1/18th scale, so quite a lot larger than the 1/24th scale. And then recently I saw it on there. I went looking for it. I was like, oh, let's see what it's priced at. It can't be that much. Oh boy, that thing has gone up in price. Let's go. The first V8 Interceptor. So going to show me images. So it's literally, it's not going to show me the original car, is it? It's just going to show me all of the DDA ones. I thought it was going to show me the image from the movie. So I'll tell you which one it is. Can I fill the screen with this? Hang on, let's go desktop. Hang on, desktop. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the wheels on it. Look at the gloss. Look at this sick thing. I know that's from Arana Models, but Arana Models is just a store. Is it going to show the back? Look at the back of it. It's so sick. It's got the number plate, the wheels, the proper wheels. Doors open, bonnet opens, front wheels turn, 1/18 scale. Sick. Like totally sick. Yeah, well, it was priced well over $300. So you're looking at more like $400 or $500. It's like, holy crap, I've lost my chance. This whole time I was humming and hawing about it. I've lost my chance to get it. But then I found one that was reasonably priced. And I decided that I'd think about it. I decided I'd think about it a bit more. Days and days and weeks pass. I'm thinking about it, because that's the kind of person I am. Like, either all in straight away or I have to think about it. There you go. Is that going to show me? No, that's not the image I want. What a sick car. That's the way it's packaged. First of the V8 Interceptors. It's quite a large model. Having the room for it's another thing as well. But I bit the bullet on it eventually. I caved because I know how this works. I know how this works. In another year's time, that's going to be around the $700 mark. Because I know that the black on black Interceptor by what's that company called? Where's it got the black on black one? Show me the black on black one. The kit that looks like that. That's so sick. Road Warrior. That's my favorite version of the Interceptor. This version of the Interceptor is my favorite version of the Interceptor. There is a kit for that as well, which it's not showing because I didn't put last of the V8 Interceptors up. But that one is starts at around $700-800, goes up to like $1,500, the black on black Interceptor. So I bit the bullet on the first of the V8 Interceptors. Look at it. How sick is it? Can I make this larger? Make it larger. More tools. Magnify. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've been trying to build up a Mad Max display. And this is in the category of I need. Now, I will justify myself by saying that I didn't pay for it all at once. It did go on either Zip or Afterpay. I can't remember now. But that I don't want to wait until it's out of my price range, because I've done that plenty of times before. I do not want to wait until this thing here is out of my price range. So I am picking it up, and I will show it to you when it arrives. I don't know when it's going to arrive. So I'm very happy about that. Very, very, very happy about that. Back to Roddy Cam. There's the size. Look at it. It's quite large. That's without the sirens. The lights on it. So there you go. There you go, mate. This is the black on black one. And it should tell me what that is. Auto Art. That's right. It's an Auto Art. Same size, 1/18. Comes with all the stuff. Extra tire, fuel cans, the dog. Packets of the Dinky Dye dog food. I want this so badly, but I cannot afford it. If I came into like $5,000 or something like that, then I would probably buy one. But yeah, out of my price range. Out of my price range. How cool this thing looks. You could also take the front off of some of these as well, so that it shows the broken. Oh, I've lost it. So it shows the broken section. More like this, where it's missing the front kit. All right, let's get off of this screen. Back to Rotten Roddy. I'll show you when it arrives. All right, there I am. Did you guess the movie that I played tonight? Can you see the movie? Can you see the character on the screen? It was Cape Fear, the original Cape Fear. The original Cape Fear. There we go. Robert Mitchum, Polly Bergen, and Gregory Peck. This was actually brand new. I just unwrapped it tonight. Nice quality too, actually, for a DVD on that little screen. Very cool. All right, I think it's time to wind this down. Let's talk about toys and let's call it a night. Let's go to... Where are you? Toy Talk.
Toy Talk.
Welcome to Toy Talk, where we talk about toys. I had other toys I was going to bring in, and I forgot to bring them in. But let's just talk about what I found today. And one thing I found the other day I forgot about. Hang on. First things first. This was showing up in shops. And if anyone is familiar with the TV series, the animated series that they also made a live action series version of, Initial D, very young boy who's delivering, I think it's pizzas, has got a Sprinter, an A85, is it? I don't actually remember the number of it. A Toyota, very popular now, very hard to find, very popular with JDM, you know, enthusiasts, car enthusiasts, like the Japanese car scene. Yeah, so that TV series, the anime, and then the live action TV series made this car famous. I found a cartooned version of it. And yeah, I saw a few model kits, but they sold out really quickly. Really cool car. I'd like to show you. Hang on. Let me show you something. Okay, hang on. This is the car anyway. And these are all the cars that come in the back. They've been cartooned, like a cartoon version of some pretty cool ones. But this is the Initial D car. I'm just going to show you the car. I think it's in this clip. Just hang on. Hang on. There's the car. There it is. I think it's A26, A85. I'd have to look it up, but I'm too lazy. When they drift, there's a lot of drifting. I'm going to cut off in a second. Go back. Drifting, all drifting. Let's go to the actual race scene. So we go.
あれならアキナのタイトなヘアピンに2足がぴったりや。だからといってケイスケの FD があの86に負ける理由は見つからない。
So cool. I'd say half digital, half animated.
こちらスケートリンク前のストレート、今2台が追加した。ケイスケが煽られてるぞ。アキラの86はめちゃ速だ。マジかよ。ケイスケ
You can tell the difference between the anime and the digital art.
Power の劣る車に追い込まれるなんて走り屋と。どうしたんだ。今日に限って FD がや。もうすぐ突っ込んでくるぜ。86完璧なブレーキングドリフト。ケイスケが突っ込みで負けてる。立ち上がりもうめえ。ガードレール何考えてやがる。うわ86がとんでもねえオーバースピードでヘアピンに突っ込んでく。ケイスケが抜かれちまった。見てた俺たちにもいるぞ。来たぞ。どっちだ。86だ。すげえどうなってるんだ。ケイスケの FD も来たけど、こんだけ離されたらもう差し締められない。86がぶっちぎりだ。今ゴールした。
There you go. So I'd show you that because that's what the car is. It's that AE86. That's what it is, an AE86. So he's just a pizza delivery dude, or maybe he's like a noodle delivery dude. I don't recall. And he's racing people up in the hills of Okinawa or somewhere. I don't really know. Cool anime, and then they made it into a live action show, and yeah, there you go. And the other thing I picked up, let me just go back to Rotten Roddy Cam. I picked up today mostly because, you know, I don't always love the movies or the shows, but I sometimes just like the figurine. And I like big figurines. I just like big figurines. Something really big that stands out in your room. And I'm not abject to this one, so I picked up a Hulk. This giant guy. He's big. He's one of the more modern Hasbro Hulks. I'm pretty sure he's Hasbro. Marvel Hasbro. Come on, lights. Yep, Hasbro. What year was it? It's got the year 2013. So he's a 2013 giant Hulk. Now his legs don't bend at the knee, but he does have the traditional, you know, he's got the buck, the body, and then the traditional non-bending legs and arms, but he does have twisting wrists. So he's got a clawing kind of like, Arr! Then he's got the fist for Hulk smash, but the fist does twist. And the head has got no underjaw. Under the jaw, there's no chin. But yeah, and his neck could have been a little bit taller, but his head does have some movement in it. Not a whole lot, but enough to sort of make him look in different directions. Paid probably a little bit more than I wanted to for this, but I paid $3.49. I like his purple pants. It's the Neon Doom Room colors, and like the slime green of Hulk. And yeah, he's big. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's all grown up now. So finding a place for him to sit, that might be a bit more difficult, but I like big figurines. You can see on my shelf over there, I've got a Bane, and I've got an Iron Man suit. Robot suit, mech suit. I've got a giant Bane. So he'll probably sit next to them. He's very large. So sometimes you just buy things because you like them, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. I did have another toy I wanted to show you, but I didn't bring it with me. So that will be the end of that. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here because it's 3:30. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. I've got about 3 hours to cram in some TV watching. I haven't eaten any sweets or chips at the moment, so I'm going to do that now. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching. For those who did watch, let me just get off this YouTube screen. I lost some viewers. I'm sorry, Mark. You probably lost your internet. That's okay. Anybody else that'd like to watch as replay crew? If you're interested in my channel at all, please fight the algorithm. Fight the algorithm. Fight the algorithm that beat. because the algorithm is not doing me any favors. YouTube sucks. Sorry, YouTube, but you suck. You suck. You give small channels no chances. If somebody doesn't watch enough, you put them in a too hard basket, and then you don't show them to enough people. So any help is welcome. Any help is welcome at all. A subscription, a like, a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a comment, a share, literally anything. If you see anybody that likes collecting movies, likes to talk about collecting movies, have a ramble, like to drink some bourbon and cola, while having a chit chat about random things, it's okay. Get them to join up. Let them know about the channel. If you liked any of my content, let me know in the comments, or just give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, mate, that's completely fine. Just give me a thumbs down. I'll accept a thumbs down. In the meantime, I will try to be back next weekend, I should say. It won't be Saturday night. It'll be like, more than likely, it'll be Friday night, because I'm not going to be around Saturday. And then I will be back for the following Saturday after that, fingers crossed, which is post-Christmas. But that's okay. We'll dress up for Santa or do something, dress up as Santa or do something weird for that one. All right, guys, thank you very much for your time. I'd like to thank you and have a good night. Anybody who's watching, Replay Crew, I'd love to see you in the chat. I'd like to see you write the message Replay Crew when you're watching. Just tell me you're watching. Write Replay Crew. I know Retro Toy Princess does actually listen and watch at other times of the day. And that's another thing to keep in mind. If you can't watch, that's fine. You don't have to watch. Put your headphones in like I do. Shove your phone in your pocket or put it in your car. If you're not watching it, just listening to it, just listen to it. That's what I do. I listen to vlogs all the time. That's what I do. Earbud in, one earbud in, just doing the dishes, watching vlogs, listen to vlogs. All right, guys, I love you. I'm going to leave you. BZ in the Neon Doom room for the Doom vlog, episode 35. Next week will be, hopefully, episode 36. And we'll talk about more stuff. We've got stuff coming. We'll have another chat at another time about our box, a proper chat about our Kiwi Cult and our Full Moon collection and our other Full Moon collection, and soon to be Full Moon collection 3 is coming as well. Well, it's not coming to me, but it's coming in the new year, so I'll be getting that one as well. And we'll talk to you on the next Doom vlog, episode 36. BZ in the Neon Doom room, wishing you all a wonderful night. Don't forget to tickle your tongues and fondle your fondue. Ho, 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 fondue your fondue. And we'll see you on the next one. Collect physical media. Don't be ashamed. Do it before Netflix and whoever else ruin it for everybody. All right? You've got it forever. When you've got it, it's yours. You own it. Look after it. Keep it. Watch it. Do your thing. Support it. Join a community. It's a community. So join a community. Be a part of what we do. We talk about movies. We collect movies. We support other people in movie endeavors, and we try to avoid the streamlining service of streamlining of streaming services. We don't want that. Streaming's fine. I stream, but you know, I also own my media. So let's all support each other. Let's be a community. We're good people trying to do good things. Let's join the chat with other people about this, about what we do. Get involved. Communicate. Show people your collections. Show me your collections so I can show them on here. And have a great one, guys. I love you. So don't forget to pat your mum and say goodnight to your dog for me. And we'll see you on the next episode. BZ out. Good night. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one, guys. Love you. Leave you. Bye-bye. Where is my pink picture that I'm saving here? I am not an amateur. I'm not an amateur. Can never find this image though. Forget about it.